Good afternoon. It is high noon in Rock Hill, South Carolina, where there's a sign that states there's no room for racism. Yes, you're in tune to 710 Radio, iHeartRadio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis. Guess what? We're going to make that one public announcement that we always make. We're going to be back. We're going to make some comments. We're going to hopefully have some people to call in and talk to us this noon. And we might ruffle a few feathers today. I'm sorry about your luck, but there's no room for racism in cannabis, and we want to talk about it when we come back.
Are you feeling like a shadow of yourself? Is your mood on its way down? You could be suffering from low THC, also known as cannabinoid deficiency, caused by 77 years of government interference via prohibition. Do you live in a medical cannabis state or the District of Columbia? Are you over the age of 18 and seeking non-toxic natural health, well-being, and peace of mind? Ask your doctor if cannabis may be right for you. After 10,000 years of recorded human use and 77 years of failed prohibition on the world's most extensively tested plant, the results are in. Cannabis has no known lethal dose and is arguably the safest and most comprehensive therapeutic substance known to man. Cannabis remained in the United States pharmacopoeia until 1941, and cannabinoids are currently patented by the federal government as an anti-inflammatory. U.S. Patent 6630507. Human brains have cannabinoid receptors. Cannabinoids are lubricants in the human body. Due to prohibition, our bodies have been denied essential lubrication. Imagine never changing or adding to the oil in your car. The use of cannabis for low THC may cause immediate relief, including a general feeling of well-being, chronic smiling or laughing, feelings of euphoria, increased creativity or clarity, a greater appreciation for music and art, the desire to dance, increased feelings of inspiration, compassion or unity, a need for truth and justice, or you may wake feeling more well-rested than usual. It's undetermined to know exactly how many symptoms the use of cannabis may alleviate because of federal prohibition. There were dozens identified in the 1909 Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical Handbook. Currently, over 80% of the population supports the right to use cannabis therapeutically, and 92% of its users have declared significant non-toxic relief. The most common side effects, which are usually mild to moderate and may fade or disappear completely over time, are dry mouth and drowsiness. Other more serious side effects can include growing and repairing brain cells and DNA, or improve vision, may prevent Alzheimer's, dementia, glaucoma, nausea, and suicide, may provide relief from autism, asthma, anorexia, arthritis, AIDS, cancer, Crohn's, depression, epilepsy, fibromyalgia, gout, IBS, insomnia, MS, migraine, pain, Parkinson's, PTSD, and spasticity. Use caution while driving or doing other physical activities until you know how cannabis affects you. May cause paranoia or nervousness, specifically caused by real-life government intervention in your quest for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the USA. Ask your doctor if cannabis may be right for you. Brought to you as a public service announcement by the People's Plant, a campaign of conscience.
And we're back. Yes, we are. 3 minutes after the hour. Yeah, we've been on hiatus for a little while. We had to take a break, get our thoughts back in line, get doctor's appointments knocked out of the way, get some little family vacation time in, and, had a wedding anniversary. So I had a lot on the plate, so we just took some time off. And then when we got ready to come back on the air, we had the grandkids here, so it was kind of noisy. So we had to take a little bit more time off so we could have some peace and quiet. So guess what? There's nobody here but me and my dogs. I do literally mean my dogs, me and Emmett and Lacey. We're the only people in the building. Guess what? We have no noise, no nothing. Yay! We can do the show. Yes, we can. But to get on a low note, guys, we've got a lot of distress. I'm going to ask everybody, and I do mean everybody, I don't care where you're at in the country right now, to do me a favor. Talk to somebody today that don't look like you. Just hold a conversation with them and ask them how they're feeling. And give them a joint. Give them a blunt. Give them a dab. Because right about now, we need to take a time out for real. Because there's too many people stressing over craziness. Now, I done told you time and time again, if it's a distraction, they're trying to keep you from thinking about something else. Yes, race is a huge issue. Race has been a huge issue in this United States since it's been a race. And I'm not going to waste nobody's time with getting on my personal feelings about it, but I do know that it's wrong. I do know that I support my Joint Jesus staff. I do support them in what they said about racism, because it has no place in America, period. This country was founded on forefathers that came from a different country. The Indians were here first. So if we want to say anything, if anybody should be hollering, let's take the country back, it should be the Indians. Now, for this other craziness with all the alphabet soup that's going on out here with all this racism, y'all need to find a back seat somewhere, because racism has no place in cannabis. I've seen some statements by some people that's in the cannabis community that are racist. Once again, I'm going to say this. There is no room for racism in cannabis. I've been doing this now for many years, and I've smoked with all nationalities. I've never, ever was treated less than a human being, no matter who I smoked with, no matter what race nor nationality. So, with that in mind, people, let's take a chill pill. Let's roll up a blunt. Let's roll up a joint. Let's take a few dabs. Take a step back. We are better than this. We are so much better than this as of now, people. It's pathetic. We don't need to get caught up in that agenda. We have enough agendas of our own, especially those in these states like in South Carolina. And I'm going to end my rant on this note. And I am not going to even address him by his name. 45. I am one of the people that you're speaking about in South Carolina. First of all, let me put it out there. I did not vote for you. So you can't speak for me. But what I'm going to say is this. Where I live at here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, in all entrances and exits of this town, we have a sign that says no room for racism. So since you feel that way and you want to attack one of our representatives, Lindsey Graham, in such a dishonorable way, such a destructive way, I'm going to say this, and I have been known as to be a Bernie Sanders supporter, but still, my point is this. You don't attack people like that. Now you're attacking people that's from this state, which is dead wrong. We don't feel the way you do, sir. We do not put up with hate here in South Carolina. It states it on the sign. We have no room for racism. You read it. You been to Rock Hill. So for anything to come through your mind, whatever it may be, in that empty thought process that you have, I'm going to leave it at this. Cannabis has no room for racism. Rock Hill, South Carolina has no room for racism. And Rosemary's World of Cannabis and the Wake and Bake Show has no room for racism. We welcome any and everybody at any place, anytime, anywhere. So, keeping that in mind, Mr. 45, please keep the state of South Carolina out your mouth unless you're going to say it's a beautiful state to come and see, because we have no room for racism in South Carolina. And I'm going to just leave that at that. We're going to go to our blurred lines, ladies and gentlemen. What you think about that? Yes, indeed. It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen, and we got a lot of stuff to catch y'all up on. So, are you ready? I know I am. Hey, Oregon makes a simple possession of any drug a misdemeanor. This is in Mary Jane. Mary Jane! Yes, indeed. We cannot continue on the path of building more prisons underlying the root of cause of this crime is substance abuse. You go ahead on now. Also, you don't have to burn bud, also in Mary Jane. You don't have to burn bud to take advantage of its benefits. Is raw cannabis a stoner superfood? Yes, it is. I've juiced it, I love it, and can't wait to juice again. Can't wait till I get to a state where I can do that. Also, Mary Jane's got a lot of interesting stuff. If you don't know, you better check out Mary Jane. Washington State's elected officials tell Jeff Sessions he has legal weed all wrong. Wow. Washington's governor and attorney general called Sessions' letter outdated and incorrect. Wow, everybody is speaking out. Okay, this is one that's going to make you mad for today. Although there are 25 groups waiting to grow marijuana for federal research, the Justice Department had effectively shut down this program, said a DEA official. Jeff Sessions, the Department of Justice, is blocking cannabis research. Also in Mary Jane. Yes, so you better check that out too. Also, now this is some blurred lines for you. In the state of Wisconsin, Senator Frank Lassie likes marijuana more than he's let on. Wisconsin senator opposes to in-state CBD oil production, revealed as cannabis investor. Yes, indeed. We're going to have to open this one up, y'all. Because you know, and nothing worse than having a dirty person. Earlier this year, Wisconsin's lawmakers unanimously voted to expand the state's highly restricted medical cannabis program, improving access for families with children in need. While the bill gained support from the entire legislature, one Wisconsin senator seems to have more in the skin game than the average politician. According to newly released public disclosure, Senator Frank Lucas stated his medical marijuana as an investor. The Canopy Grow Corp, a major Canadian cannabis company that has an extensive production operation to multiple brands. The renewed document shows that last year purchased $5,000 to $50,000 worth of stock back in 2016. Although the Wisconsin lawmaker has been financially invested in the bustling cannabis industry, he has been much less forthright when it comes to expressing public support for the plant. Billed as a business-friendly fiscal conservative, Lashley has kept his views on marijuana legalization private, except for the news of his investment stirred Democratic lawmakers like Cedric Eichenbach, who recently introduced the bill to fully legalize recreational cannabis. If it's good enough investment for Frank, then it's good enough for the people who benefited from America. Damn it! So, hey, you got to think about that. To read more about it, check out Narrative is online. All the details, guys. So, hey, that's the blurred lines for today. It's been blurred, and that's for sure, guys. I'm going to tell you like this here. So, as you know, we got our own events that's going to be coming up soon. And I was at one event myself at Winthrop University here August the 4th. And it went very, very well. We had some great speakers. And if you didn't catch the video, I'll repost them up on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Also, I'd like to thank everybody from Compassion XC. God, why can't I call her? Janelle, please forgive me, Janelle. I got Jill on my mind. Janelle, I personally want to thank you for the conversation we had and everything. I want to thank you and all the ladies for everything you did. You did an outstanding job, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, we got another program that's coming up in the near future, too, on the 29th that we're going to be doing for Compassionate. I believe it's Compassionate. I have to look and see. We got so many different groups here in South Carolina that I'll be doing one for. Also, in North Carolina, don't forget, Saturday, August 26th, on North Carolina, it's a UNC campus, I believe. Let me go ahead and go back to my page because I shared it on there. On the UNC campus on that day, they're going to be talking about cannabis out there as well. Where is it? I know I shared it somewhere. Oh yeah, it's going to be a cannabis town hall. It's presented by North Carolina Representative Kelly Alexander, Saturday, August 26th at 1 p.m. UNC Charlotte, 9201 University City Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina. McKnight Hall Cone Center. Yes, I will be there representing minorities for medical marijuana and 710 radio. That's right. We're going to be trying to do a live remote there if we can get it. We will be there with the ladies, men's, women's cannabis movement, as well as anybody else decides to come out and join us. Please join us for this event. If you need a ride or more information, please contact Rebecca Forbes and or me, because I'm going to be going from Rock Hill. We would like to go ahead and cross that line to help our brothers and sisters in North Carolina, because they need our support just as well as in North Carolina. They come and represent us over here as well. So we all need to take the time out to represent one another and come out to this outstanding speaking event by North Carolina Representative Kelly Alexander, which has been leading the fight in North Carolina for cannabis. And Representative Alexander, I hope to get a chance to talk with you. I've been trying to get there, but my health has been a little under the weather, so I do apologize in advance. But we will be there 26, rain, shine, or hell or high water. I will be at that event. So we're going to just leave that at that. Also today, guys, we also did our first Wake and Bake show back. Yes, I do my other show also at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't kind of get it up, let me help you wake up in the mornings. That's right, Miss Green Jeans is back on the mic. That's right, I can go ahead and be my silly person that I want to be first thing in the morning, so I can come to y'all at noon and be more upright and direct and focused and, you know, that political person that y'all all seem to love so much now. That's pretty much what it is. I have to be political, guys, and y'all know for a fact I don't do politically that well. I'm just being totally honest with you. I like being silly, but I can't do that all the time, so I have to go ahead and be who I am. I was hoping the phone would ring by now, but I guess everybody is, enjoying the time sitting back listening to me talk today. about everything that's going on. So we're going to bring you back some more great information that's going on, because we have a lot that's going on out there right now. And like I said, guys, do me that favor today. If you're in a cannabis state, go up to talk to somebody today that don't look like you. Ask them to sit down and smoke a blunt, smoke a joint with you, do a couple of dabs. I guarantee you'll find a new friend. Trust me on that. We'll be right back. You're tuned to 710 Radio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis.
Said it wasn't a gateway drug. My homie was taking subs and he ain't wake up the whole while. These billionaires, they caked up, paying out Congress so we take their drugs. Murderers who will never face the judge. And we dancing to a song about a face gone numb. But I seen homies turn gray, noses draining blood. I could have been gone, our 30s faded in that tub. That's Prince, Michael and Whitney, that's Amy Ledger and Pimp C, that's Yams, that's DJ AM. Goddamn, they're making the killing. Now it's getting attention cause Sarah, Katie and Billy. But this shit's been going on from Seattle out to South Philly. It just moved about the city and it spread out to the burbs. Now it's everybody's problem, got a nation on the verge. Take activists off the market, jack the price up on the syrup. But Purdue Pharma's about to move that work.
My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. I think he trying to kill me. He tried to kill me for a dollar.
And these devils, they keep on talking to me. They screaming, open the bottle. I wanna be a piece. My hand is gripping that throttle. I'm running out of speed. Try to close my eyes, but I just keep on sweating through these sheets. For a horseman, they won't let me forget. I wanna forge a prescription, cause doctor, I need some more of it. When morphine and heroin is more of your budget. I said I never use a needle, but sure, fuck it. I'm caught up, I'm on one, I'm nauseous. No options, exhausted. This is not what I started. Walking carcass, I lost everything I wanted. My blind's drawn, too gone to leave this apart.
My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. He said that he would heal me, but he only gave me problems. My drug dealer was a doctor, had the plug from Big Pharma. I think he trying to kill me. Tried to kill me for a dollar.
Re-up, death certificate, signed the prenup. Ain't no coming back from this Percocet activist, Ambien, Adderall, Xanax binge. Best friends with the thing that's killing me. Enemies with my best friend, there's no healing me. Refilling these. They say it's debt, institutions and DOC. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Wisdom to know the difference.
Rolling up a do when I wake up and contemplate how I'm gonna make bucks. Rent is due soon, I'm pitching. No different, I need to throw a change up. Before you start talking, get your weight up. Same dudes hating, they keep doing the same stuff. kush loud. Say what? We only look down and roll weed and pray up. And blow my smoke to the heavens above. And thank God just for showing me love, for giving me the strength when push came to shove, and making this beautiful bud for real. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
Hopped up out the bed, grabbed my Ziploc. Y'all know my campaign, smoke trees, not rocks. Fell asleep with a dream, came up with a plot. Now I'm bleeding my block off private stock, trying to stack me up $1 million. House on the hill for my wife and my children. Flow non-violent, but I'm talking about a killing. Could've called life or I could've fell a victim, but I ain't never slipping. At night I hit my knees and pray. I try to talk to God, but he can't hear what I say. So if I go before my time, here's my soul to take. But if I get up in the morning, let me bake when I wake.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I'm all about feeling great on a day-to-day. Double-fisted red cups, I ain't ashamed to say I'm trying to have the best summer I ever had. Inhale some good, exhale the bad. This is just the way things go first. I wait, then I bake, then I elevate the code. Cause you only get to live life once, but if you do it right, then once is enough. So just remember that whenever times get tough, and keep faith within the God we trust. And remember you can only take it day to day, and everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Hey.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's that high life. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! Feeling good right now. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. That's right, smoke. That's right. I love the smoke in my mind, focus, not acting wild. My eyes roasted, this cipher going all the way around. See memories flow and keep me up, yeah, never down. I continue smoking, speaking through the clouds. My motion different from yours, you enjoy that black a mile. We both in hell on it, but the outcome different style. I'm more a chill person, laid back up in the house, looking to the ceiling, stuck feeling how I'm living now. All that stress gone, feel better when my chest burn. Coughing up loud, I know it's gonna be back around. Just past that Mary Jane, that aroma bringing out a crowd. No worries at all, yeah, we being loud, enjoying life. Some kind of lost, but they feeling down. That blunt will bring you back around. Hold on tight, I'm thinking to myself, like, what is life? Struggle for the months, knowing this ain't right. I hate to smoke, but this a good night. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. That's right, smoke. That's right. I got that loud. Shorty said she coming through. Said meet me at the house. Bring some guards. She said I'm feeling you. Baby girl, hold it tight, never loose. Like sitting on the couch, give me looks like you don't know what to do. You trying to face one? One more plans? Well, we can make some. I hit that blunt, my eyes get low. Like where you get this from? She said Jamaica. She plugged in a nice flavor. That joint was burn my lungs. Feel me getting higher, baby. Time for you to pull one. She thing and grab me closer. Temperature rise. She talking rubbing on her. Thick as ever. She got a man, but he don't smoke. That's why she like me better. Can't wife for though. I just love when we smoke together. So much smoke like foggy weather, make her always feel better. Pouring out her pain like an open letter. I love to listen, secrets on the low, so dirty get my attention. But for real, I just wanna smoke. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. We could burn it up, crack the Dutch and roll it up. I just wanna smoke. That's right. Smoke. That's right.
Do you support diversity in cannabis? If so, Minorities for Medical Marijuana is for you. Minorities for Medical Marijuana, Inc. is a nonprofit organization focused on advocacy, outreach, and education regardless of the business, medical, social reform, and public policy aspects of the community. Join us. Membership has its advantages. Monthly cannabis meetings and investor network meeting, cannabis training and scholarships, DICE, diversity, cannabis expertise, networking mixers, physicians network, cannabis career center, business development, cannabis pitch fest, and public policy updates. For more information, you can contact 877-900-8322 or www.m4mmunited.org or on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Vote for Bud now. Once again, that is Minorities for Medical Marijuana. I am the chapter president of the South Carolina chapters of Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and I'm a proud member to be a part of it. Come join us. If you don't want to run your own chapter, hey, come join us here in South Carolina. We'd be glad to have the help. You get to meet new people, you get to experience some great things, and also you get to hang out with yours truly. Once again, that is Minorities for Medical Marijuana. Tell them Rosemary sent you. You hear me? You know what? Right now, this would be your spot if you was with us here on 710 Radio. For more information, contact 710 Radio or Miss Green Jeans on Facebook or Rosemary's World of Cannabis. Or better yet, contact me, Rosemary, on my page, or contact Red Rainwhite. Anyway, you can have this spot. This is a 20-second spot going on 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You can have this spot if you want it. And we're back. 28 minutes after the hour. I'm getting tongue-tied. Hey, it's been a beautiful day so far. I didn't mean to leave this one event out, and whilst I was on break, listening to music right along with y'all. Yes, NC Cannabis has an event. It is on the 19th and the 20th. It is going to be also a concert there. So this is what the post stated. It just been posted up by NC Cannabis. There were some concerns about the event that's being held on the same day, so we double checked on this issue. We are welcome at the Salvage Station until 2 that day when the festival starts. So if you like to stay and enjoy the festival, they have a link that's attached to it. I've already shared it up on my page, and I shared it up on, I believe, Minorities for Medical Marijuana SC. I'll double check that to make sure, but it's definitely shared up on my page already. It's a blues festival. Grady Chapman is going to be there Sunday. It's going to be at Savage Station, 468 Riverside Drive in Asheville, North Carolina. They're going to have 2 days of blues. It's going to be Saturday, August 19th and Sunday, August 20th. So they are welcoming to them. But, if not, you can come up to, if not that, I'm hoping you go out to that. I won't be able to attend that because that's in Asheville. That's a little bit out my reach right now on such short notice. But Todd, I am talking about it right now, and I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Todd or somebody to come on the show and talk about it maybe tomorrow. I'm going to hit them up after we get off the show today and see if I can get somebody to come on air and talk about it because it just popped up on me. Like I said, I'd been out the loop for a minute, so I do apologize for that. But hey, sometimes you got to have a break to do the best that you can do. And when you get ran down and to the point that the doctor said, hey, you need to take a break, I warned you, so this is your warning. So, so you got to do what the doctor says. So, hey, he knows what's best. Also, I don't know. Also, I got to bring up this one. Mary Jane. Players reporting the questions such as, what kind of pot do you like, and do you prefer to smoke a bong or a joint? This is an article on Mary Jane. To weed out liars, the NBA team asked draft prospects about their favorite marijuana strains. Yes, I have to look into this one. Wow. The 2017, quick jumping. The 2017 draft took place almost 2 months ago, but thanks to the long off season, to a 24/365 assessment with all things sports, stories are still breaking even months before the new rookies play their first regular season games. To get a deeper look into the pre-draft process and how teams are selected players, Hoop Heights asked current and former players what they were asked in their team interviews and found some surprising specific cannabis questions. Among questions like, if you were the size of a pack of pencils stuck in a blender, how would you get out? And why is a manhole cover round? Were few of the questions about players' substance use, and more fiber include, what's your favorite strain of weed? 4 players who talked to Hoop Heights about the draft process say they would ask some variant questions to the selection. One player adding that he was simply asked, what kind of pot do you like? In addition, one player said the team official wanted to know, do you prefer to smoke with a bong or a joint? While we all know that cannabis use in the NBA has prevailed, but it's still on the league's banned substance list, with positive drug tests leading to 5 drug classes and eventually suspensions for repeat offenders. So why is the team trying to find out if Lorenzo Ball acts like Curtsy Sativa sour tangy better than heavy indica like Sunset Sherbet? Try saying that fast. According to one of our former front office execs, the teams already know the prospect's staff and used to outlandish inquiries next to their test their honesty and quick thinking. Amin Hassan, former Phoenix Sun and assistant director of basketball operations and current air jack of all trades at ESPN, went on Twitter shortly after the article was published to set the record straight about what teams are really looking for when they asked it about reefer. Oh my God, did they use reefer? I don't even use that word. But if you know you smoke like Wiz Khalifa and answer the weed question, the devil's lettuce, followed by a pearl clutch, we know you full of it. Chilling in my back. I mean ESPN August 13, 2017. Really? Oh, we're going to have to respond back to that after the show. Hey, if you want to see some more response, check out Miss Green Jeans' response after the show, because that's what I'll be going under. Miss Green Jeans #1, and I like to give him a response to this ad on this article on Mary Jane, my personal response. I'm not going to tell you what it is. That makes sure you go to Twitter. Among the background, hang on for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, I'm just lost for words. So I'd like to know, if you play professional sports, and I got somebody that's going to be coming on the air in a few weeks. We're going to be talking to some professional athletes, college and pro athletes. They're going to come on the air with me, and we're going to talk about this, because I want to know, just are they asking? I'm quite sure they're asking these questions because they wouldn't bring this out, and the response wouldn't be what it was. It's just crazy. Just totally crazy that they would ask them questions. This is the thing. If they answer those questions, do they still get to play in the NBA? That's what I want to know. So, hey, if you got answers to any of that, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter under Miss Green Jeans, or on my page or on my personal page. Just hit me up, because the girl wants to know. That got me complex, and that doesn't do that much, but I didn't think they would, act such things as that, but I guess they do. So I'm going to go ahead and do this bong load, y'all. And we'll be right back. You tune to 710 Radio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis.
Early in the morning, start my day. I got some $1 million kush I got from round the way. Plus I got the ice water in my new bong. I'm reaching for my canister and turning up my song. I stuff a little fat bud in a clean glass. Alcohol and salt, last night I gave my bong a bath. Right before the shower and the breakfast with the fruit. About to hit this bowl and get higher than my new. Bong low, wake and bake. 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 But sometimes I'll be on the road. Gotta pack my bong in my bag with my clothes. I try to put the wet towel underneath the dough, blowing on the 5th floor. Still, everybody knows. Keep it on the nightstand just to get it closer. Or ripping on the patio right before mimosas. And right before I shower and throw on my player suit, I'm about to hit this bowl and get higher than my new. Bong low, wake and bake. 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 Now my girls say that I smoke a lot. Cause when I wake up I hit the boba for her box. Then I hit the streets cause they definitely watch me. I wake and bake at 7, I'll be high at 12 o'clock. Got a dual chamber piece with the double carb. Plus I got a jar that'll probably set the bar. So right before I leave the crib out to get my loot, I'm about to hit this bowl and get higher than my loot. Bong low, wake and bake. 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 Bong low, wake and bake.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. It's a healing of the nation, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Well, what them say, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so me sing again. Bermuda me come from, where the price of herbs is too steep. Oh yeah, me want get a quarter allowed, but me struggle to make ends meet. Oh yeah, yeah. So all my Bermudians light your spliffs and let them know. Hey, we not born regular, it's only high grade that below. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so we sing again. Can somebody tell me when my government will speak? Oh yeah. A lot of these countries that legalize ganja are dead free. Yo, stop living in the past, have to keep up with the times. Don't charge me with possession, stop messing up the life. Don't pressure the people, stop hiking up the price. You're telling pure lies, and now you be a despise. So, me put a seed in the garden. I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden. I can't can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon. Hurry up and legalize, so me sing again. Spread them around, plant them all over. Don't cut them down, Mr. Officer, no son. Me love the feeling from the healing, oh yeah. So let the herbs grow to the ceiling. Me put a seed in the garden, I can't wait to watch it grow. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon, please leave my herbs alone. Me put a seed in the garden, I can't wait to watch it rise. So Babylon, me beg a little pardon, hurry up and legalize, so me sing again.
Only 'cause it's human nature, and we do it that way.
Smoking loud in the nighttime, getting high up in the street. Is it right? Oh, I don't know, but it feels so good to me. I get so high, can't feel my arms, but I can feel you by my side. Girl, I'll break you down like I had fun, and then we reach the sky, and we're getting high. Baby, bring the rolling paper high, because I roll it that way, and we're getting high. Only 'cause it's human nature, and we do it that way. Smoking loud in the nighttime. So much smoke up in the air. See that girl, she knows I'm stalking. She wants to join my side, and we're getting high. Baby, bring the rolling paper high, because I roll it that way, and we're getting high. Only 'cause it's human nature, and we do it that way. I like rolling this way, I like smoking this way.
And we're back. Now that's something to think about. If Michael Jackson was a stoner, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Hey, I'm gonna give you a strain that I was thinking about today. Blue Dream. Yes, indeed, Blue Dream. That's the strain of the day. Blue Dream is a sativa dominant hybrid originating in California, having achieved an hereditary status among West Coast strains. Crossing a blueberry indica with a sativa haze, Blue Dream balances full body relaxation with a general cerebral invigorating. Novice and veteran consumers alike enjoy the level of effect of Blue Dream, which ease you gently into a calm euphoria. Some Blue Dream phenotypes express more of an indica-like in feel, but the sativa learning variety remains first prevalent with a sweet berry aroma. Its blueberry parent Blue Dream delivers a swift symptoms without no heavy sedated effects, making Blue Dream a popular daytime medicine for people trading pain, distress. I wish I had some Blue Dream right now to be able to get through this. Pain, depression, nausea, and other ailments requiring a high THC strain. And it is one of Miss Green Jean's favorites. Earlier, I was talking about the Girl Scout cookies, and now I'm going to tell you about the Blue Dream. Trust me, the Blue Dream does everything it says and then some. So if you happen to come across some Blue Dream, you definitely in for a nice calming effect. Guys, think about that. For those who are in those states that can do that, and if you happen to get it on the low, you know what I'm talking about. For those of us that's not blessed, you are definitely gonna be happy, because for once your boy or your girl done got it right. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, so what y'all think so far? I've enjoyed the show today. I have seen some crazy stuff put up on Facebook, and I just want y'all to just think about, what's going on and what's around us. I just shared from Minorities for Medical Marijuana R420 in a hemp coffee exchange at Canada Tampa June 17th. We're doing some great things down in Florida, Minorities for Medical Marijuana, which we're a chapter of. We're hoping to get more high speed like them. Right now, we're trying to get other people involved in Minorities for Medical Marijuana, South Carolina, and we're also looking for people to start a chapter in North Carolina, because girl is getting a little tired of trying to cover both states, and I need help. So if you want more information, check out Minorities for Medical Marijuana on Facebook, Minorities for Medical Marijuana on Twitter and Instagram. Also, you can come check out my page, Minorities for Medical Marijuana SC. That's for South Carolina. Hey, please do that today, guys. We could definitely use the help here, because we want to get things done running here on the ground. I'm not saying that, we're not getting enough done here, but everybody needs to put their word into it. And believe it or not, we're feeling it harder than anybody else. So with that said, it's time for people to get serious about what we do and how we do it. So I just want y'all to think about that, okay? All right, that's my little soapbox on that. And don't forget those 2 dates, the 19th if you're in the Asheville area, and the 26th if you're in the Charlotte area. I will not be able to be in Asheville. That's just too long a drive for my hoopty that I'm currently driving right now. I know right now currently in the state it's in, it can safely make it to Charlotte and back. So we're not going to push my new hoopty. I ain't got a name for it yet. I'm working on a name. So if you want to help me name my new hoopty, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter to name the new hoopty. The color of the car is black. I was thinking about Black Kush. I don't know if the South Carolina will let me have that on there, but I'm gonna try. That's the name I was thinking about, because the little car is black. It's cute. It's a 2000 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Yeah, I understand. Like I said, it's my hoopty and it's paid for. So, and it runs. So I can go ahead and get out and get done the information out there to people that don't do internet, don't do Facebook, don't do Twitter, but we trying to get them more involved. And the more I go out and I talk about them on hearing us on iHeartRadio and or speaker, or on, I forgot to tell them, they're on YouTube as well. If you don't have access to one, you have access to all. Yes, YouTube is carrying my broadcast as well, which I'm hoping to pick up bigger audiences. But all those that do listen to me on YouTube, thank you so very much, guys. I didn't even know I had a YouTube audience, so thank you. I really love you to death. I love all my fans and my friends. And I love each and every one of you. Dwayne, I love you to death, brother. You stay strong. Jill, all my people here in South Carolina. I mean, I don't want to leave nobody out, so I'm finna stop naming names. And it's not that I don't think nobody's name is irrelevant, but I want to say a large thank you to everybody here in South Carolina that is really joining behind me and supporting me in what I'm doing. I've talk more and more people here in the Rock Hill area about cannabis and how it's used in the effects. Matter of fact, I talked to a cashier and a teacher at the Rock Hill School District. She works in Rock Hill High School. I'm not going to tell her name or anything like that. And I talked to her just yesterday about how well cannabis works, and she said that she agreed because of the people that she worked with. That's all we're going to say to that. is this. If you got a cashier at Bi-Lo, and I'm not advertising for Bi-Lo, I just happened to be where I was at the time. And also, if you can get a teacher that is teaching children to say, yes, it is needed here in South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen, that lets you know right there it's needed. I don't know these two people, and they damn sure didn't look like me, but they damn sure agreed with me. So that's what I'm saying. If you go out and just talk to people, you'll be surprised at what you got to speak out. I wear my cannabis shirts all over the place, and I'm not ashamed of them. So, I do what I do. And that's talk to any and anybody about how wonderful this plan is and how it's needed in the state of South Carolina. And North Carolina, you ain't in no alarm. Anywhere I go in the state of South and North Carolina, I'm always in Charlotte talking about cannabis. So it's nothing strange to y'all because I came out there in Charlotte, North Carolina at a Slightly Stoopid concert doing what I do best. I got a lot of good looks and a lot of people that came up and signed that day for Normal Charlotte. So, hey, Charlotte, I ain't going to leave you out. I can't wait to come be back with my people in Charlotte and the people of North Carolina, because North Carolina, y'all get behind a sister like nobody's business, and I want to thank y'all as well. D.C., I'm not going to leave you out. My people in D.C., I haven't been able to come see y'all this year, but I am trying hard to make plans to come see my people in D.C. Hey, D.C., I'm looking to talk to y'all real soon. Y'all need to hit me up, okay? Colorado, I can't leave y'all out. I love y'all. I miss y'all, all of you in Colorado. I thank every last one of y'all that listen to my shows. I thank 710 Radio for doing what they do best. They're the producers of this show, and they keep this show going so we can do what we do best, so we can inform everybody. Rick, I love you as a brother from another mother, and I can't thank you enough for what you do each and every time when you take a risk on a little old girl like me here in the South that half pronounce shit sometimes, but we get the job done. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for keeping us on. Thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for everything you do. And on this ending note, and I'm going to give you a little bit more music before we get off the air today, because it's going to go back to talk real soon, guys. So enjoy these couple of days, because next week we're going to hit it full steam. Rosemary's World of Cannabis. We will be talking to somebody next week. We just don't know who yet. We got to look at the books and see who's done replied back. To Val Hugie and my brother Ray. Brother, we miss you. We're carrying on the message. We're carrying on the mission. And I'm keeping my word. I see you smiling down on me, my brother. And Valerie, you have my love. You are a true warrior. You are a cannabis warrior always. We know you in this fight. You got to see firsthand how cannabis helped your husband Ray fight the fight to the end. And for those who don't know Ray passed away last year to cancer. So I'm dedicating this show today, my first show, back to Ray, because I kept that message and I kept that promise, and I'm going to keep on keeping that promise. Every day I go talk to 3 people that I've never met before about cannabis. I tell them about Ray's story. I tell them about Ola's story. I tell them about so many different people that I met on my journey in cannabis. To each one, I don't know at the time which story they're going to get until I talk to that person. And then I tell them about an individual that's changed my life because of cannabis. So that's all I'm asking you to do, guys. I'm just asking you to go ahead and fulfill a friend of mine's wish that I'm doing each and every day that I do this show. Each and every day I go out and talk to people. And that's not an easy thing to do when you suffer from PTSD. It's not. Some days it's even hard to get out of bed. But in order to do that, I'm on a mission. And my mission won't be complete until we get this plant passed in not one state, but all states. And as y'all heard me say for years, nobody is free until we're all free. So I just want you to keep that in mind, guys. Hey, you're in tune to 710 Radio, Rosemary's World of Cannabis. We'll be right back.
She's always been good to me. She coming drift away. Yeah. High grade is the type of love that she give to me. High grade, me need her each and every day. High grade, come check me today. I need the high grade, you know. Mary Jane, that's my best friend. She's always been good to me. Come and take all my troubles away. And some people say I learned my lesson. She's not right and she's not good for me. But please don't take my Mary Jane away. Cause she's the high grade is the type of love that she give to me. High grade, me need her each and every day. High grade, come check me today, Mary Jane. High grade, you know. Oh, yeah. She am my first love. That she give to me. High grade, me need her each and every day. High grade, come check me today. I need the high grade.
Do you support diversity in cannabis? If so, Minorities for Medical Marijuana is for you. Minorities for Medical Marijuana, Inc. is a nonprofit organization focused on advocacy, outreach, and education regardless of the business, medical, social reform, and public policy aspects of the community. Join us. Membership has its advantages. Monthly cannabis meetings and investor network meeting, cannabis training and scholarships, DICE, diversity, cannabis expertise, networking mixers, physicians network, cannabis career center, business development, cannabis pitch fest, and public policy updates. For more information, you can contact 877-900-8322 or www.m4mmunited.org or on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Vote for Bud now. Once again, that is Minorities for Medical Marijuana. I am the chapter president of the South Carolina chapters of Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and I'm a proud member to be a part of it. Come join us. If you don't want to run your own chapter, hey, come join us here in South Carolina. We'd be glad to have the help. You get to meet new people, you get to experience some great things, and also you get to hang out with yours truly. Once again, that is Minorities for Medical Marijuana. Tell them Rosemary sent you. You hear me? And we're back. 59 minutes after the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening. If you ain't listening now, for listening later in the future. I thank everybody for doing what you do each day, because it takes time to say, hey, I want to sit down and listen to a podcast today, or on your workout, or wherever you're listening, or you decide I'm the last hit of the night when you're hitting that last blunt, or you're hitting that last bong hit, or you're hitting that last dab. However late you listen to me, thank you so very much, because that means you care about something that I'm saying, or you trying to learn more about what's going on in the cannabis community. I thank you so very much. 710 Radio, thank you very much once again for letting me do what I do best, and that's talk about the world of cannabis in my little corner. It ain't much of a corner, but I love it regardless. I love everybody that tunes in. I love you. I love you all. Guys, once again, thank you so much. I cannot express how much gratitude I do have because it does take your time out your day to sit down and do what you do and then listen to me. I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, have a blessed day. We'll be back tomorrow jamming some more music. Rosemary Squirrel of Cannabis. We're out.